Hello YouTube, Real Shooting here, and in today's video we're going to be doing a little overview video on this firearm that was borrowed to the channel. This is the Baby Eagle in 9mm. Shout out to Buddy, thank you for letting us borrow this firearm. He has let us borrow firearms in the past like the Ruger Mark II and the 1022 with the target barrel. Now let's open it up. We've also borrowed the H&K from him now that I remember. There's an H&K tactical video. Anyways, let's open it up. I'll show you guys what's in the box. This is what he gave it to me with, so this should be everything that's included with it when you pick one of these up. You have the owner's manual. There it is. Baby Eagle, Desert Eagle, 9mm. What is this that wants to pop out? Oh, Magnum Research. Looks like a return envelope. I'll leave that in there. You do have the two little cleaning brushes. Looks like a brass one and the nylon one. You have the firearm, of course, 2 magazines. The firearm was checked, so it is unloaded, you guys. I'll show that real quick. Empty magazine. Empty magazine. I'm just going to pull back the slide. And I'm going to lock it back. There you can see, empty chamber. You have a little warning here. Do not attempt to operate without reading the manual. So that probably came with the firearm. Leave that right back in the case. Get this out of the way. So real quickly, I'll show the firearm. Just as Desert Eagle pistol, Israeli Military Industries. I know you can, yeah, you got the slide release right here. It has a decocker, which I've never seen a firearm. I mean, I've seen them with it. I just never held them myself. Oh, so it looks like it won't go back because there's no rounds in there. Very nice firearm. Heavily oiled. I was cleaning it here a little bit. But anyway, if you guys, we'll skip over to the range video. You guys can see how it performed, and then we'll get back and talk about it. Actually, real quick, I am going to do the trigger pull gauge, so let me get that set up real quick. Alright, you guys, we are back. We have 3 rounds loaded, 3 snap caps. And we have our Lyman trigger pull gauge. Let's see what we can get. Okay, maybe because the safety's on. There it goes, now it's ready. So that last round got ejected. We can pop that one in real quick. I'm going to try to get the average of 3. If the trigger's too heavy, then we cannot get a trigger pull gauge on it. Let's see what we can get. I gotta hit ready. £4, 0.4 ounces. Oh, that thing got launched. I'll have to look for it later. Wow, 2 pounds, 15 ounces. There we go, 3 pounds, 11.6 ounces, an average of 3.9 ounces, right under 4 pounds pretty much, you guys. It's a pretty nice trigger, not bad at all. We'll see how it does in the range. you guys, we are back from the range. There you have it. I'm gonna get this gun cleaned up. Thank you so much for letting us borrow the firearm again, buddy. It was... Oh. I'm not gonna edit that out. The gun will be fine. It's heavily oiled. I got her cleaned up. I'm gonna wipe her down a little bit here in a little bit. We got the 2 magazines. I did have one problem with the firearm. So far we haven't had any problems with the guns we've borrowed, but for some reason, and I'll talk with Buddy about it, it almost seemed like when holding this, it's so easy to push this mag release. I don't know if I was doing it or it was the recoil alone that was dropping the mag. So I'm gonna do a little bit of research on that. I don't know, that might be a common problem with this firearm. But it seemed like after shooting some rounds, the mag would slightly drop and you would have to constantly push it up. But depending on your grip, like, it might be very easy to hit that mag release. And it does seem like it does stick out a little bit towards the grip. So you can see how you might accidentally hit it. It might be the mags too, or something to do with that mag release. Maybe the spring has wore out over time. Who knows? It could be an easy fix. And sometimes it is the magazines, but you never know, you guys. At least I don't know. Some of you guys are experts. So if you know a lot about these firearms, drop that down below. Have you had this problem before with the mag release? How do you fix it? Is it the gun magazines? Is it the mag release itself? I do want to add in, although we had that magazine problem, this gun is very accurate. I do believe it has to do with the all steel frame. Not a lot of kickback. It was more of a little jump or maybe a slight push back. But again, this firearm was very easy to maintain on target. You got your standard 3 white dot sights. And yeah, it was a very accurate shooter. Anyways, guys, if you enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up. Thanks for watching. Comment, rate, and subscribe.